You have to comprehend the reason Jonathan Van Ness looks like Jesus is because Jesus was non-binary. Jesus had a beard and long, beautiful hair and related to every single human being that they ever met. He's not the son of God.
So I've been seeing way too many posts and way too many people claiming that Jesus was somehow non-binary.
God would not create a human being who is a cis straight guy and say that that represents all humans.
1, Jesus should not represent all humans. No human should. 2, what Jesus is meant to represent is the concept of us all being one with God. Jesus was a highly enlightened person. And for those of you who don't know, I am not religious, but I am very, very spiritual. And I've looked into this Jesus stuff a bunch with the help of my friend Matthew Santoro. He's a fellow YouTuber. And it turns out that Jesus being the Son of God is actually an issue with translation. Originally in Greek text, it said a Son of God. And then when it was translated to English, it was changed to the Son of God. Either way, son of means of the nature of, like when you call someone a son of a A son of God simply meant a divine person, an enlightened person, someone who has recognized their and our higher purpose. This might seem like this is going a bit off topic, but I promise it all makes sense in the end. So stay and listen. Jesus was trying to explain what he had realized. And what he had realized was his union with God, with the divine, the eternal source, the higher being, whatever you want to call it. I think the more important thing is what Jesus stood for, not that he wasn't a cis straight white male or whatever he was. To me, this is similar to these posters and t-shirts that went around for a while saying that God is a black transgender woman. And I get it. I get what these people are trying to do. They are trying to dissociate themselves from like this, and the very real oppression, of course, that they have experienced. But honestly, in my opinion, what this actually translates to is that God is suffering. God must be non-binary or black or trans or a woman, because to be God is to suffer, or to know God is to suffer. Ironically, I think God is actually the opposite of suffering. I think God is love and God is peace. Being one with God, the higher power, spirit, whatever you want to call it, your eternal existence, your soul, is the truth. Ego is suffering. Not knowing who you are, not knowing your worth, not knowing what love is suffering. And honestly, I think the types of people that are posting stuff like this are the ones that are suffering. Name one super far leftist that you have seen that seems at peace with themselves and the world. They are always angry. They're always looking for the negativity in the world. Needing to claim Jesus was non-binary is a lame attempt to make gender diverse people feel better. And that's suffering. God is love. And again, I know I seem like I'm going off on a little bit of a tangent here, but I promise things will all tie in together at the end of the video. I also do think it's funny how the left claims to not be like a super religious group. Understandably so, because LGBT people do tend to get more hate from religious people than not religious people, I think. At least that's how it was in the past. But the irony here is that the far left doesn't recognize how they themselves are similar to a religion, or even, if I'm being honest, a cult. I mean, at this point, they're masks. They wear their masks like a temple garment. Some people have been fully not showing any signs of being sick and claim to still wear their mask like 24/7. It's literally a temple garment.
This is an easy one. If you espouse to the idea that Jesus was born of a virgin birth, then Jesus could not have had male chromosomes. Therefore, Jesus had only female chromosomes and presented as masculine. So Jesus was non-binary.
All I have to say to that is this.
No, he's actually trinary, isn't he?
Or quadrinary?
No, he's trinary, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Oh.
Again, I understand, I really do. I understand why leftists are claiming that Jesus or God is non-binary. I think it's the concept of all-encompassing, which, yeah, but no. Jesus and God are not non-binary. Jesus was a male, and I don't think it makes sense for us to envision God as a human at all. God is spirit. God is beyond gender. Personally, what I believe is I believe we are all spirits, we are all souls. And part of living in this body is biological sex, being male, female, intersex. And one of the things that drives me crazy, I really don't like this, is when people say no good thing comes from cis straight white men. The left has been going with this narrative for a while now. Here's a little secret. Hating anyone for their sex, for their gender, for their sexual orientation, for their race is disgusting. Stop doing it. People hate on cis straight people so much that the left has literally invented new words, swear to God, and sexual orientations to basically just exclude dating cis straight white men. I cannot. I love dick, I just don't love dick when it's attached to a cis man, but girl dick or non-binary dick, like I can't, guys, just identify as non-binary and then this person will suck your dick. Like I cannot. I do think it's an amazing thing for trans women, for black people, for whatever group. To celebrate being different is a great thing, but it is never okay to celebrate hatred, and the left thrives on this. It is, in fact, a very strange time that we're living in right now. Hate for people of a certain race is considered a good thing. It just happens that at this moment, that race of people happen to be white. We have critical race theory being taught in the world's biggest corporations. We have the Coca-Cola scandal, of course, over the summer, where they told their employees to, quote, act less white. I even had a new actor friend recently tell me that his management company said that they are not hiring any white male cis straight actors anymore, which is insane. And he has proof of that, a video possibly coming soon. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. People are being fired from the Art Institute of Chicago because all of the volunteers and greeters were white women, older white women. That's not racism. Those are literally just the people that enjoy going to art museums. I'm one of them. According to the Wall Street Journal, Stein said that the museum needs to move in a way that allows community members of all income levels to participate, and that includes issues of class, issues of income equality, and does not require financial flexibility. Reportedly pointing to the predominantly white and above average financial means of the museum guides as an issue. It's just old white ladies that like going to art museums. That's not racism. It is what it is. The crazy thing is that these people that were volunteers had engaged in 18 months, twice a week training to qualify as these guides, 5 years of continual research and writing to meet the criteria of the 13 museum content areas. That's literally the type of people that have the time and the patience and that enjoy museums, old rich white ladies. I mean, if you want to hire other people, which I'm sure they would have in the first place if they had people that were interested in those positions, I don't think young people, no matter what their race is, have the financial means to go volunteer at an art museum. It's not a thing that young people tend to do. Back to the topic of religion, I don't think that separation between you and God is a good thing. And ironically, I know that that's what these people are trying to do, right? They are trying to help others feel like they are a part of something bigger, which yes, we all are. And we do want to make those that are underrepresented feel better, feel more welcome. And we've been seeing this everywhere for the past few years. Again, I get the idea and I get the intent behind it, but in my opinion, it's not the way to go. God is everyone. We are all God because we are all connected to the universe. We all have so much depth and beauty and purpose and lessons to live and love in this world. Why don't we start focusing on that? Much deeper video than I originally intended to make, but I did want to make this because I think the extremely important point to make here is that the people that are claiming to bring people together are actually driving people apart. And I don't think that's what God is. Let me know what you guys think, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I will see you guys back here in a few days with a brand new video and over on my locals page, ariel.locals.com, with content that has never been seen and will never be seen on this channel because, you know, YouTube likes to demonetize me every once in a while if I say things that they don't like. So go and support me over there if you can. It's free to sign up, and if you have the funds, please go and support me at $5 a month. It helps me out a ton. I will see you guys there and here in a few days. I love you.